Guys, how are we doing? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great day with your families and your friends. And Boxing Day is about just enjoying that time with family, right? And getting down to the next sale at 6 o'clock in the morning. What do people do that for? Anyway, listen, I just wanted to do a quick chat. I planned to do it earlier, but I had far too much gin last night and fell asleep on the sofa. So took advantage of a very rare lie-in. Getting back to the 420s tomorrow, back up early, back to work, and back to it. So I wanted to do a quick video based, very much on my own experience and working with probably thousands of guys, dads now, and my own experience. I'm already seeing people talking about changing their lives and how 2019 is going to be their year. So I just wanted to give some real advice to put into context about the thoughts that you're probably having right now about how you're going to change your life and how it's all going to be amazing for 2019. You see, a lot of the thoughts that we're having right now, because you're in a pretty good place right now, okay? It's Christmas. Yesterday, watched all the kids opening all the presents, and you're getting presents, and there's turkey, and there's chocolate, and there's laughter, and there's fun, and it's happiness, and life is good right now. And it's a happy time of year, you know, we've got New Year coming up and reflection and, you know, lots of New Year's resolutions going on. So in your brain right now, your brain is thinking life is pretty good. You know, I need to make some changes. I want to make some changes. You know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sign up to that. I'm going to join the gym. I'm going to go start running. I'm going to change the way that I think. I'm going to commit more to work. All of those good thoughts. And guess what? They reflect your good mood and a good spirit that's going on right now. Now, what happens is that when New Year's gone and we go back to routine and we go back to normal work, guess what? We face reality of the life. Okay, work stress, knobheads, excuses keep creeping back in. And pretty much after the 2 week of Christmas period, we slip back into normal routine of normal life and the way that we're living our lives or have been living our lives. And that's why so many are so keen at the very start to want to change right about now, you know. How are they going to change? How are they going to go and be fitter and thinner and achieve more? And actually what happens is that when we go back to that reality, it gets hard. That's when it gets fucking real hard. Really hard. Having to structure your life, build up habits again, build up routines again, having to deal with real life, having to deal with the kids, having to deal with work, having to deal with the wife, having to deal with issues and stress and real life. And that's when we forget ourselves. That's when we let ourselves down and we don't sustain all of the promises that we make ourselves over a real happy period. You see, it's easy to make targets and goals and set new goals when we're in a really good place and life is really good. The problem is that when we start facing reality, that's when we have to harden up our mindset. That's why we have to take the mindset to the next level. So the state of mind and your state of mind becomes apparent at how strong you are and how much you're willing to work at it and sustain it and get to the level that you want to. So based on just some advice and the way that you think about a couple of these things. Okay, so the first one is think about being realistic about what you want to achieve in 2019. Okay, so if you come in all guns blazing with an unrealistic goal that you don't think that is unachievable, okay, that you're not taking into consideration all of the stresses and struggles that you've got going on around you, okay, think about the goal that you're setting. Is it realistic? Can you achieve it? Are you, when you go back to normal routine, going to be able to sustain it? So you have to ask yourself that question. Don't get all carried away because it's Christmas and you're happy and life's good, and then realise you can't fulfill that goal, get stressed, get frustrated and quit. Okay, ask yourself, are you planned? Are you prepped? Okay, what I mean by that is instead of just looking at doing a program, okay, a fitness program of some sort, think about changing your habits. Think about looking at the patterns and the routines that you are going through or go through in normal life, okay, but outside of Christmas. Look at the structure that you have. No house is ever built without a foundation. Why? Because it would collapse. So what you have to do is look at your foundations of your habits, your routines, your patterns, your structure. And if they're solid and they're strong, then guess what? You're going to be able to sustain any hardships that's going to come your way. One of the other things that you have to change is that note in your head, you're going to have to strengthen and harden up your mindset. Okay, you can't quit, run away, hide, bury your head in the sand the minute life starts getting tough. You have to change the way that you think. Okay, and that's what we do with the guys in the Brotherhood. We've been planning for January in the Brotherhood since the start of December. Okay, it's not a fad to the guys in there, it's just another month. And that's the way that I've approached it with the guys. Told them not to get excited about setting unrealistic goals. Okay, everybody by Friday would have done their 12-week plan. So we go into a 12-week plan and I'm taking on the Brotherhood. We're doing a 12-week transformation challenge. And I've said to them, I'm going to beat them all because I'm going to outwork them. I'm going to out-discipline them. I'm going to out-everything them. So I put the gauntlet down and set the challenge. Me against 110 guys in the Brotherhood right now. Okay, and that starts on the 2nd of January and we're straight to it. We're doing a 100k challenge in there as well to go with it. So those guys in there are prepped because we got the foundations laid off. We're working on the habits, the routines, the patterns, the structure. The fucking star jumps, squat jumps, what they're fucking eating is irrelevant until this is squared away. Once this is squared away, we then go to the next level and we tidy up our nutrition and our exercise routine. Once that's done, we're then looking at bigger goals, better goals, stepping stones to success, getting 1% better each day. So when you go along and you want to change your life and you've had a few drinks and you get to Christmas or you hit New Year and you go, I'm going to fucking change, 2019's my year, I'm on this, I'm all over this. Think about some of those points. Are your goals realistic? Do you have a good foundation? Do you have a good structure to build on? Are you prepared to change your heart and harden your mindset so that when the fucking storm comes and when life is not as good as it is over Christmas, can you still maintain and sustain your routine? Can you still maintain it? Are you able to show and overcome adversity? Are you able to grind it out when it's tough? Are you able to not make excuses when you get distracted? Okay, can you focus? It's all about small steps. Don't think big straight away, guys. Most of the guys that think big, okay, or think they're going to make major changes very, very quickly, fail. I promise you now, all you have to do for 2019 is think about the way you're thinking. Change the very, very basics and foundations. Don't get fucking carried away with it. Otherwise, you will get lost in the system and you will be back to square one, I promise you, by the end of January. So many people are back to square one by mid-January because of the hardship at the start of the year. Change one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Do some planning. Take some time to think about it. Don't get carried away. This shit takes time. Doesn't matter what anybody says to you. All these fucking programs where you can lose so much weight in so many days. Great. But are you going to follow that program and then continue that program after? No. Mindset. Mindset, mindset, mindset. Your state of mind will dictate how successful you are going to be in 2019. If it's a weak, piss poor mindset where you're fucking full of excuses and bow out whenever you can, then you're going to stay the same. If you're going to harden up, get that mindset and that state of mind in a state of place where you're going to grind out, where you're going to overcome adversity, problems, distractions, because you are the priority. Okay? Let's fucking roll, guys, honestly. It's all about this, all about this. Learn to walk, then learn to jog, then learn to sprint. So you don't go straight to sprint because you just end up crushing out, guys, all right? Enjoy Boxing Day. I just wanted to give you a little bit of advice to take into the week leading up to New Year's Eve, okay? And I wish you all the best, guys, this week. You know, we're going to get back to routine. I'm certainly going to be back to routine, getting some of the live feeds going again. Get you guys focused on the important things to focus on leading up to New Year and going into January. I'm going to be holding myself accountable to you lot in January, February and March with my vlog. So I'm going to be documenting my journey, my 12 weeks, holding myself accountable to you lot so that you realise I'm not just fucking gobbing off about it. I'm going to show you what I'm doing so that you can, excuse me, the gin, so that you can see my progress. You know, we share the Brotherhood progress as well. And if you need that help, guys, that's what we provide in the Brotherhood. If you need that help, then come and join us. You know, if it's not for you, then you don't need to do it. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I only want people in there that are prepared to put in the work. We want people who are coming into the Brotherhood with the expectation that they're going to work hard. Nothing is going to be handed to you. You're going to have all the tools, all the support. I'm going to be kicking you in the arse the whole way across the ground. If you don't like that, if you don't like accountability, if you don't like being told exactly how it is, the Brotherhood is definitely not for you. Go and find some other good-looking buff that's going to tell you you're doing a good job even though you're not doing it. All right? It's about accountability. It's about moving forwards. So think about these things as you go into 2019. I am going to be in trouble because I'm late for the family walk. All right, catch you soon. Take care.